The Pete and Kimber Show.
Certainly is, and it wouldn't be the Pete and Kimber Show without you listening as well. So thank you so much for joining us. Good morning, Kimber.
Good morning.
Big weekend in Perth this weekend. Once again, hosting world-class rugby sevens at HBF Park for the third consecutive year. It's happening Saturday and Sunday, and we have Australian rugby superstar Charlotte Caslick in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
Charlotte, I mean, I know this sounds silly, but you're so much tougher than you see me coming. You're so charming and delightful. We're just having a little chat, and I'm like, how are you so tough on the field?
I don't know. I have two older brothers, so I think they bashed me out when I was little. But funny you say that. The catchphrase that they're pushing this weekend is actually tough as nails for the girls. So they've all been getting their nails done and individualising themselves, and then they go out there and they absolutely tear it up on the field. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I love it. It's funny because I've taken my daughters to see women's rugby, and the thing that gets them in is like, oh my God, look at these girls, look at their hair, look at the nails, all that sort of stuff. And then they get there and they see you guys run at each other, and they're like, wow, this is incredible. Now you have had over 300 appearances for Australia's sevens side. Is it as good running out for Australia the 300th time as it is the first?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's anything better, and especially getting to do it on home soil. I'm obviously not playing this year, but we don't get the chance to play in Australia all that often. So I know that this weekend the girls are just going to be so excited to be able to run out in front of an Australian crowd and be able to represent our country proudly.
Is it hard to sort of be sitting on the sideline when you're itching to be there?
Yeah, it is. But I absolutely love watching this group of girls play. I've known some of them since they were 16, 17, and now they're 25, 26 running around out there. Maddie Ashby, our captain, who's just come back from injury, like just getting to see her play again makes me really proud. And I just I think I get more nervous though watching on the sideline than I do when I'm out there on the field.
I bet you do.
I guess because you have less control, it probably feels like, on the sideline.
Yeah, and in sevens, I feel like you don't have control at the best of times. So sitting on the sideline, for sure, you just sort of have to let the girls do their thing, but they've been having a great season so far.
Now, Charlotte, for a lot of the people that are listening to our show, right, they're not really rugby natives, okay? So this is the first time for them getting to know that. Certainly the first time getting to know you as well. And we always love to do a little game to get to know our first-time guests a little bit better. It's called Yay or Nay. Would you play around with us?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So I'm just going to give you a topic, and then you'll hear a countdown that will say 3, 2, 1, and then you just say yay or nay, whether you are for it or against it. Okay?
Sounds easy.
It is. It really is. Okay, the first one is Valentine's Day.
3, 2,
Nay.
1.
Nay.
Nay. So you're a nay. So it's next week. All right.
You didn't even give your answer, Pete.
I'm a yay. I think I'm a yay.
I
want to say that I'm a yay.
yay.
I want to be a yay. I want to be a yay because I want to think I'm that romantic, and then it gets to the day and I'm like, I forgot again.
Why are you a nay?
My partner works and lives in the Northern Territory, so we don't often get to align on Valentine's Day, so it's just easier to give it a miss.
Yeah, fair enough.
Me and my partner, it's too close to our actual anniversary, so we're just like, let's skip this one. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Okay, the second one, cowboys and cowgirls.
3, 2, 1.
Yay.
Yay. Massive yay.
We learned you're probably a yay because you guys are ranchers.
Yeah, we have a small little cattle farm, and then my partner builds cattle yards and feedlots and all of that up on stations in the territory. So, I have to be a yay.
Yeah,
that's so cool. Was this something that you grew up with? Was this a part of your childhood and your family, or did you meet your partner and he was already in it and you sort of progressed into it?
No, definitely because of my partner. Where we own our cattle farm, it's in Stanthorpe, which is where my dad grew up. But yeah, it's definitely led by my partner. He loves it. He actually used to play sevens as well. But you'd never know now. He's escaped and he lives in the Northern Territory and does his thing up there. So,
yep.
He hasn't looked back since he left the rugby world.
Unreal.
That is great.
Do you guys need any hay? I've got family in Harvey here in WA. They do hay. So if you
Seems
need
a
some
long
hay.
way to send hay, mate.
No, but hay's dry, so you can just send it across the country.
We have to pay for the trucks to get it there, which should probably not be worth it. But
Yeah.
I will keep it in mind.
Okay,
It's
no
okay.
worries.
Pete's not very business savvy.
Hey, Charlotte, it is lovely having you in the studio for the very first time. So good to get to know you. Thank you for joining us. And also, all the best to Australia this weekend. Huge Rugby Sevens right here at HBF Park. Make sure you get along for it. Charlotte Caslick, thanks for spending some time with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, hang around. We're going to get to trending in just a moment. Harry's hotline on the way for tickets and a trip over to the Eastern States.
We're sifting through the media haze to tell you what's trending.
What is trending, producer Brooke? Hello, Pete, Kimber. I have a question for you first.
Okay.
Have you seen Wuthering Heights?
Wuthering
Wuthering Heights. No. And
No.
I've never read it.
No.
And it's one of those classics
that
that I think you're
wild?
supposed to say that you've seen. There's been at least 12 movie adaptations. There's also been TV adaptations. There's obviously the book. How have none of us seen this?
I
It's
feel
the
like-
name.
yeah.
It's all it is. If I
You
think something
reckon?
has a rubbish name, I won't watch it, and that is the problem.
I feel like quite often it would have been on the telly as a Sunday matinee back in the day. You
Well,
know?
I don't know if I'm saying it right. Like, I'm like, is it a strong U or is it is it
Soft,
a fake
Wuthering,
U?
Wuthering Heights.
I want to say withering, but I don't know. Look, okay, Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi, it's coming out next week, the movie, and we've all got fresh eyes. I don't want to tell you too much about the storyline because I don't want to ruin it when you go see the movie, but it looks really, really steamy and hot. And the press tour that Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, both from Queensland, both Australian, fantastic, in this English film, which is great for Australia. Apparently, it is hot and heavy on screen and off screen because the chemistry between these two on their press tour is hot.
I mean, aren't they with partners, though?
Well,
Isn't she married?
she's married. She has
She's
a child,
married,
so
yeah.
she must have the most understanding husband in the world. Let me give
But
you
what
a
are we
few.
yeah, okay, yes. Tell
let me
us
give you a few.
what's happened here.
So they've spoken to Vogue. They've said they became inseparable on set. Margot said that she became quite codependent. So they both said that they had to know where the other one was at all times. If they were doing a scene without the other person, they became quite upset and quite disorientated.
What?
They became mutually obsessed with each other. They had shrines to each other in each other's dressing
They
room,
have-
including
no.
locks of hair.
Why are you
This
saying
isn't
no? What do you
this
mean?
isn't normal behaviour. They're actors. They're meant to be professionals.
Well,
this is not
method
normal.
acting, though,
Ma-
because
is
they're
it method?
characters.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even do this stuff with my wife.
So it's method.
This is not normal.
So even at one point during filming, Jacob filled her dressing room with roses. Obviously, from he signed it off. from his-
Jacob
Yeah.
filled her dressing room with roses.
Yes.
I wonder if he's ever done that with. Is he with anyone? Does he have a partner?
I don't think he is. No, but she's definitely
about to
married.
be.
But look, fans are not not loving it as much. They're thinking it's a promance, which is a PR romance, or a showmance. We've seen it before. Sydney Sweeney, Glenn Powell, Liam Neeson, and Pamela
Why do
Anderson.
they need to pretend they're in relationships for us to see the film?
Because people talk
And we're
about it.
talking about
This
it.
is the thing. People talk about it.
Yeah, but it makes
don't
me
they?
think then they're strange. I'm like, that is a strange behaviour. They're professional actors and it's just not how you behave.
They might be strange, but I do want to go and see the film.
Me too.
And that's
Me
a,
too.
that's a thing. I don't know. Maybe that's part
Me
of
too.
it.
Look, I do have a little piece of audio that I will play you. They do speak in this about that a lot of the scenes weren't scripted. It was just Jacob being Jacob. So it started raining at one point and he went up to Margot and put his hands at the top of her forehead to shield her face from the rain. Not scripted. Just did it because he's obviously
Jacob
madly
being Jacob.
in love with her.
Right, okay.
But yeah, have a listen to them talking about that moment.
I looked at my friend I was watching the movie with, and I was like, get you somebody that's going to be a visor.
That's what I said.
Get you somebody.
I suddenly was like, no one's ever done that for me. Honestly, no one's ever done that for me. No one's ever covered my face from the rain.
No one loves me.
I was like, I have a new bar in life. I want that.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. There's a lot of divorced couples listening to our show right now going, ours started out, it's just Jacob being Jacob too.
Ooh.
And that's where it went. Yeah.
I hope her
feels-
husband knows about this new bar.
Yeah, there's something about this sounds very, very off.
Call it now. Call it now. Go around the table. We'll put it in an envelope, put it in a lockbox, and then we'll see what happens. Call it now. Are they on or are they off? Is that happening or
I think
not?
maybe there's a little bit of steam there. Maybe
I think
Yes.
they're off, but they both need to see a therapist.
Let's go see the movie though.
It's Pete and Kimber's Instant Couple.
Two strangers. We found them, we love them, and we're bringing them together to make them fall in love with each other by Valentine's Day, hopefully.
Jack and Kira are our couple. Now, yesterday we had them in the studio and they were blindfolded, so they still haven't seen each other.
No.
But they were very close next to each other. They were able to sniff one another. They could touch each other's hands.
Yeah, do you there was like as soon as they knew that they were next to each other, there was almost a really strong vibe and connection even with the blindfolds on. Like they were sort of like, and once they touched each other's hands, I don't know, I got really good feelings out of what I was seeing between those two.
We did ask them in their application, what's your love language? Both said physical touch.
Oh, well, that's good. We're on the right track.
We are. Now, something happened too is that when we had finished talking to them yesterday, we sort of turned the mics off for a second and we said, hey, we've just got to work on something because coming up next we are going to do the instant couple yay or nay. And while you and I were discussing it and we were just on the other side of the desk here talking about what we were going to do, we left their mics on and it turned out they just turned to each other and started yakking. Like they were instantly chatting and we didn't really realise until we played the audio back.
Yeah, now we've got that audio for you. Take a listen to what's going on between these two. It's amazing.
I rent out mining vehicles, but I was studying forensics in England. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do.
No,
when I was younger,
really?
yeah. No,
Like a good crime doc.
Yes, I do. Love
my
them.
God. You'll love all the dissertation stuff work I did.
I really want to do forensics. So for so long.
Oh, we'll just dissect loads of crime docs every song.
Amazing. You know the ins and outs of getting away with a crime, which is good.
The perfect crime, yeah.
Listen to the giggles. Listen to the giggles. Listen to the chat.
You got to imagine they're blindfolded. They haven't seen each other yet. They're just standing next to each other. Just the connection it was just fast.
And for you listening to this right now, you have to understand, when we do Instant Couple every year, we genuinely want to make a connection. So
we want love. This isn't some, experiment where we want to break hearts and create drama. We are looking for love.
Yeah, so to hear that happening, and we're still early. We're not halfway through this yet. It is good signs for this, you know.
I love that you like to hear that. To hear them planning a crime together. How romantic.
Whatever brings them together.
Hashtag so sweet.
Hey, so we're going to come back. Now, they are here, and the important thing to know is they are still blindfolded. We are yet to take those blindfolds off. They haven't seen each other yet. That will come, but not yet. We're going to get them in for a round of instant couple yay or nay, all right? Because we need to quickly scratch the surface, get to some more serious things. How do they feel about staying in touch with exes? Kids, marriage. I know these things sound serious and big, but we've only got until the end of next week.
If they can't agree on these major things, then this whole thing falls over. We've had them in the studio. They have not seen each other yet. We have blindfolded them each time they've been in. And so far they've held hands. They've had a couple of chats. There seems to be good connection. There's chemistry. They're talking easily. They've both got beautiful smiles.
Yeah.
But they haven't seen each other.
No, and I heard you guys kept the blindfolds on for the entire last 24 hours. Like, thank you for that.
I had the best sleep ever, yeah.
Appreciate that, yeah. Very good. We mentioned on the show yesterday, right, you had a little bit of a chance to hold hands for the first time and smell each other and all of that sort of stuff. We want to scratch the surface a little bit deeper, and we do that with a game called...
It's yay or nay.
Okay, yay or nay. This is a regular segment on our show, but this time it is the special couples edition. So we're going to ask you some thoughts. We're going to give you a topic. You're going to hear the countdown, and then you just need to say yay or nay, whether you are for it or against it. And it's going to reveal things about you to the other person, obviously, and it means you're speaking your truth because you have no way of altering it. Because, it's not like a dating app where you can see them go, I love hiking. I love it. I love it.
100%.
Just because they're hot.
All right. Keeping fit.
3, 2, 1.
Yes. Yeah?
Yeah,
So yay for both of you.
Had a feeling that might be the case given, what we heard of you when we first met you and all of that sort of stuff. But, I mean, just how important is it to you? And how important is it to you that the person you're with also keeps fit?
Yeah, to be fair, the older I've got now, I can put my hair down, on a weekend, have a drink and that. But throughout the week, I do like going to the gym every week, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Kira, you said yay too. You hit the gym.
Yeah, I wake up at 3:30 in the morning to go
Oh,
to gym,
damn.
to go so I can do my drills, everything, make sure I have it in. Like, it's very big for me. Like, I
Okay.
can't date someone who does not have any fitness in their life. That sounds bad, but like, you won't be compatible if you don't have the same interests. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. This is a good start. Okay.
All right, next one. Remaining friends with an ex.
3, 2, 1.
Nah.
No.
Oh, both nays.
Nah.
Yeah, just because you've not got exes that you have any intention of staying in touch with, or because you would prefer that your partner also just doesn't have the complication in their life.
I think it all depends on the circumstance. Like, if there is like a child involved or whatever, obviously different circumstance.
Yeah.
I want a healthy relationship between my current partner and his ex-partner.
Yeah.
But if there's nothing complicated, I think it's best to sort of
Yeah,
keep
you got to
them-
start fresh.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one. Intimacy on the first date.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
You've got to have a little bit.
You got to try before you buy.
I saw some cheeky smiles in them both, and I think, but you got to commit to who you are, and you're both going, yeah, why not? If you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
Here's the next one. Kids.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Yes, in the future, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
today.
In the next 5 minutes, cut the cameras.
Yeah, okay. Do we need to know anything? Is there any kids involved already, or?
Not for me.
Not for me. Only 2 furry ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
The two cats.
I'll adopt them.
We've scratched the surface a little bit. We've gotten to know each other a little bit. We're going to send you guys off on your first date. Mm-hmm. Okay? We can reveal to you 2 things. One, you are going to remain blindfolded.
Oh.
All right? So you are yet to see each other, including on this date.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? 2, your first date is a couples massage.
We're massaging each other. Or
No.
like,
No, we will have a professional massaging you.
oh, right. Okay.
And it's just that you're going to be in the same space together.
Well, I hurt my back squatting the other day, so I need
My
that.
back's sore. Yeah, it's about a minute from
I'd be like,
exercising.
yeah, I need that actually. Hot
Wow,
stones.
exercising sounds so great, guys.
I know we're always in pain, so.
But so you will both be having a massage next to one another. Mm-hmm. You're not touching one another, but you will have a masseuse touching you. And we're just going to give you guys a chance to spend some time together and have a chat and get to know each other a bit.
Amazing.
Right,
Okay.
yeah, sounds great, yeah.
All right.
Unreal. All right. And for those of you listening, tomorrow after 8 o'clock, you're going to hear what happened in the first date. All right. So make sure you join us then. All right, Jack, Kira, off you go. We're ready to go with this first date.
G'day, Ben Cousins.
Good morning.
So I hear that you are an influencer and you've gone to the Australian Open, which is where everyone needs to be seen now. It is the new red carpet of Australia.
Oh, my God.
All the hottest people go.
Who'd you catch up with, Ben?
How many people there actually do you think enjoy the tennis?
Well, I really enjoyed the event. The event was amazing, but I did land on my feet because the tennis itself was. I went on the semi-finals of the men's, so I got there maybe with a set and a half to go with the Alcaraz Zverev game, which I'm not sure if you remember, but that was the game that went 5.5 hours and was the 3rd longest Australian Open game of all time.
It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and there was so much drama in it as well, like calves cramping and
amazing game. And then we had seats for the Djokovic Sinner, which was after, and I really thought we've gone to the wrong game here because that first game, which we didn't really see in its entirety and not in the stadium, was amazing. And then Djokovic was way outside, paying $9.50 against Sinner for a guy that's won 10 Oz Opens.
Yeah.
$9.50. He shouldn't be $9.50
So
against
Sinner must
anyone.
be outstanding.
Well, I think he is considered clearly the best player in the world, but this game was every bit the first one was. And I'm not usually that smart, but I did have something small on Djokovic at the $9.50. So I did wake up feeling a lot smarter the next day than I did the day I woke up.
That's good.
You're at a sporting event when everybody either side of you and in the area after the game finishes, shaking hands, hugging, it was an experience.
Well, because there's something deeper to this, right? Because I've been watching tennis for 20, 30. I love it, right? Absolutely love it. But for me, we got so lucky being able to watch tennis in an era of the greats like Djokovic, like Rafa, like Federer, right? And seeing them as the big three, right? And now what's been so weird, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this, is you were there. Djokovic is the last one standing, right? And so for so long, he was almost like the villain of tennis. He was the evil guy because you've got Federer and you've got Rafa. They're the nice guys. And now everybody's there and they're like, we love you, Djokovic. You're the last one standing.
People are very forgiving of athletes. I mean, it's a present company probably included, Ben.
You could throw me in.
But, it's that thing of like, remember how people felt about Nick Kyrgios?
Yeah,
and then he hits a few balls and everyone goes, oh, no, you're all right, mate. Back on. I mean, Djokovic was hated.
But I don't think that Kyrgios has ever experienced the amount of love that even Djokovic is getting now.
Yeah. I was never pulling Djokovic's tail like a lot of people were. And so I've always enjoyed watching him, and I like Djokovic, but just being there for that game and just the respect and admiration after seeing what he did. And
I can hear how much you loved the tennis. Like, that's the important part, right?
I cannot recall seeing something as it had a really big impact on me. John McEnroe the next morning said that, in his opinion, that was the best win of Djokovic's career.
Wow.
So just, the fact that he thinks that, and that I was just lucky enough to land on my feet and be there for it. It was cool. Sport, it does amazing things.
Yep. All right, mate. Hang right there. So we haven't told many people yet, but we're off on a little trip today.
I mean,
as soon as
it's not the overseas trips we're giving the rest of you, is it? Everyone, they're getting trips around the world and cars and money and trips to go and see Harry Styles and stuff, but we are going to Rottnest.
Yeah, we'll reveal what we love it. So we'll reveal what this is all about coming up in moments. Stay right there. After the show today, we're off to Rottnest. Now, you can tune in tomorrow to catch all the fun and mischief that we get up to. Make sure you join us from 6 and let sun-soaked days unfold into unforgettable evenings on Wadjum Rottnest Island. Stay a little longer with the 9 p.m. return ferry. You can plan your journey at rottnestisland.com. I can't wait for this.
I'm so looking forward to it.
I'm spewing I missed the cut here.
Mate,
did I come close?
Can I just say, at the start of this year...
I was on a short list at some point.
At the start of this year, you went, hey, I'm too busy to be in the show all the time, and as a result, you miss out on some of these little things.
I tell you.
I must admit, I did sit around with the guys.
Soft landing?
I fought for you. I fought for you, and then I saw you at the tennis front row sitting next to the king, and I thought, he gets enough.
Yeah,
and they did say, well, Ben can come along, but he has to share a tent with you, Pete. And Pete suddenly pulled rank and was like, I deserve my own tent. Don't you know who I am? You should have seen the carry-on.
I can imagine. But I've always wanted to do the glamping. That looks cool.
Does look good, isn't it?
That's my idea of camping.
Yeah, me too. 100%. Looks very
Tent's
comfortable.
already up.
We've locked in what we're doing today?
Yeah, well, we're just going to do some activities, right? Because there's so much to do at Rottnest. So we've got some cool activities planned, and then a bit of dinner, get up in the morning and broadcast the show from Rottnest Island. It's going to be magic.
Yeah, it's going to be magic. You would have spent a fair bit of time on the road, mate. I mean, who doesn't,
Yeah.
You Leavers weeks?
I did get to Leavers. Did a few New Year's.
Yeah.
Used to love New Year's when I was young, at the
bit
pub.
Of snorkeling?
Snorkeling, surfing.
Any
hunting and gathering?
Are you talking specifically to me?
Specifically.
Do you think Pete's going to go fishing?
I will. So last night I was packing, and I went into the garage and I brought my fishing rod in and a couple of reels and stuff, and I was putting them away, and my wife looked at me and was saying, "You're not going to have time to go fishing. What are you doing?" You just never know. You
turned up last week down to the Fremantle Harbour while we were there with fishing gear. I do feel like you're trying to take the opportunity wherever you can.
You say that, but me being in those waders, I don't know if you recall, saved me from getting pants full of coffee thanks to you, one Ben Cousins, and that coffee tipping over.
That was meant to be.
That was universal. That was the universe speaking.
I didn't know that you surfed.
Yeah, I haven't for quite a while. I want to get back into it. I've had a bit of issues with my shoulder, which is starting to come good. But yeah,
do you need that for surfing? I suppose you got to paddle out and back, don't you?
Yeah, okay. Hey, mate,
I'm very jealous. So I'll be listening to the show tomorrow.
We'll tell you exactly how it went. All right, it's going to be.
We're going to have a great time.
The Pete and Kimber Show, 6 to 9 weekdays.